Okay, let me make sure everything is working as intended. 'Cause you never know. You can never know. Oh, that didn't work as intended. Hello and welcome back. Let's see, let's start. Timer. Resilient Sun. Tacos. I guess we'll get more pasta. The entrance to Organics is located on the back of Everkeep. We can reach it by water. Come, we head to the pier at the Drift Downs. Come on, Carbuncle. Away! And don't worry, the Corn 7th will come back. Or at least a Corn 7th. I don't know when they'll be, but he'll be back eventually. I will now explain how this mission will unfold. Genix takes deliveries at specific times. It is one of such times that we will enter the facility aboard the hover cargo. Kalswa here will pilot the vehicle, so you need only sit tight until we arrive at the entrance. Our friends in the back room will create a diversion so we can steal inside. After which we make our way to the summit, striking down any foes that bar our path. Easy, yes? Easy to say perhaps, but we'll manage one way or another. That we will. In anticipation for the unexpected, we should maintain control with the support crew and adapt as necessary. Indeed, I shall use the communicator I borrow from Shale to keep them informed at all times. I see everyone has a grasp of the details. Good, we set off very soon, so be ready. Yep. Okay, we're good. I doubt we'll be able to finish it this episode, but we'll be close. At least a bit, a dungeon closer. God, we're storming the beaches of Normandy. That one's not blind. And it escaped. Nope, they might still be blind. I wonder what type of gear we'll get. I wonder what type of gear we'll get. Hopefully it's more than just accessories. To get used to the healing aspect of this one.
Allow me.
This is the same model as our Lakeland boss. one long elevator ride. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Yeah, figures. It's gonna be just accessories. Priority opposition subject identification 16 11 27 Namaka. Physical age 86. Zoom memory rager complete. Corporeal disperse complete. Ether extraction complete. All instructions in the person manual must be strictly observed as we have charge of the realm's most vital resource. Actions resulting in damage or loss, serious crime. First stage extraction, mixed ether composed of both memory and soul, and extracted from regulators and transferred into the stabilizing tank. As hastening extraction increases the risk of damage, the rate must be adjusted except in the event of an emergency. Second stage, separation. Mixed ether and is put through the etherical separator and divided into its soul and memory components. Soul ether is then conveyed up organics while pressing the memory ether to the missile terminal. Route and location classified. Unless expressly specified, the memories of fiends are discarded. I'm honestly surprised that they were going to do some blades, that they didn't just do the king one that we fought back in Heaven's Ward. Super. I'm going to get very familiar with these dungeons in the future. So I'm going to be leveling up all the trusts. Third stage purification. Separate souls undergo through cleansing for the removal of residual memories. The purifying limits its harmful to organic beings, so utmost care must be taken during the procedure. Even the slightest contamination may lead to memories and personality disorders within the user. As such, each and every soul must be cleared using the precision detector. Having completed the more procedure, a soul may finally be made available to the people of Alexandria. Your efforts are essential for the functioning of our nation, and we thank you for undertaking your duties with diligence. Oh. Examination subject, Ambrose. Experiment seeing a soulless body infused with multiple souls, including those of beasts, via a prototype multi-regulator. Subject behaves with the parameters of a living person, but displays advanced symptoms of personality breakdown and destructive tendencies. It is all but certainly due to an dominance of feral souls. Yet, while the subject possesses phenomenal strength, it cannot be reliably controlled, rendering it unfit for purpose. Future experiments must focus on improving loyalty and obedience. I guess we'll continue forward. Yeah, the big turtle. it's nice that they let the Adamatoids keep some of the moss that's on its shell. And what other plant life does it have on it? We probably went by another treasure chest, but I doubt I would have gotten anything from it. card, no minion. All I got was a bracelet. Wristless, technically.
It's not opening.
Shale, can you see to the lock?
Just a moment.
Ever reliable.
Follow the passage inside and you'll come to an elevator. It'll take you to the 11th level.
Right. Let's keep moving.
The 11th level. Just below the summit.
Look! Soul cells. This is where they're kept.
What? Then... these are all...
Time to plant the charges!
Indeed. Many died in the attack. Their souls would have been processed and transported here for storage. Or so I had expected.
A soul cell is supposed to light up green when loaded, isn't it? Yet the light is out on most of these.
Don't tell me he's already used them up! That's why he cut down one of his own. For the regulator. Who's there?
Alphina! And Y'shtola Adestinian too!
Lest you wonder, all is well in Taral. The enemy has withdrawn, freeing us up to come and lend you a hand.
The backroom crew gave us a briefing. No rest for the righteous as usual, eh?
The idea of empowering oneself with souls is rather reminiscent of void-sent practices. I should be keen to learn more about the process, after more pressing matters have been resolved.
I believe I speak for everyone when I say I'm glad you're here. As you'll have heard, the Alexandrians have suffered heavy casualties. We must stop Zoralja before it gets any worse.
I thank you for coming with me this far, my friends. And I ask you to lend me your strength one last time. Together, let us defeat Zoralja and safeguard the future of Tulihyolal.
And here is where I must excuse myself. Come back in one piece. You hear me?
We will. Every one of us.
Seems to be smoking a lot up here. Ha! That's a big void portal.
What in the world is that?
Void gate. At least that's what it looks like.
It couldn't be. A void gate.
It's enormous.
Aye. It dwarfs even the ones Zeromus opened.
That is no void gate. It doesn't lead to the 13th.
Then
Yes, in all likelihood, it's a portal to yet another reflection.
By the 12. To think that realities being fused together was only the beginning.
The speculation must wait. He's here. There is a limit to how much ether a living being can harbor while retaining its physical form. Zoralja has far exceeded that limit. With the souls he has absorbed, he has attained power to rival even a king among Voidsent, but at a terrible cost.
12 have mercy.
Brother! It ends here and now.
Just collapses.
How it vexes when you call me brother. Brother, blood heir, resilient son. Who am I? What is my path? Why was I born?
I am Wuklamat, vow of resolve of Tulihyolo. And you are Zorolja, king of resolve of Alexandria. For the last time, we fight. For duty. For blood. For everything.
Yes, we fight. Hold nothing back. This multitude of souls I shall burn to the last mote. I will kill you and prove the miracle. I will prove that I am Father's true successor.
I am loving that we can do this with the NPCs. But first, we must dance upon him! Okay, now we'll actually do the fight.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel. Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power.
Back off!
Is this my weakness given strength?
Back off!
Down with you! Limits will find me! Be gone, along with my pitiful past. I am the worthy king! There is no miracle. This is my path. trust only in myself. It's mine, the ultimate power! This power is proof of my authority! My command!
Ow. Oh, I just noticed that he had, yeah, he has resolve, but no reason, so he's only he's missing a head. Actually, did we get anything? No. Oh, see you if I ever get dragged into an extreme trial.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked the path of ruin. Unable to surpass Father or Ramachi.
You think Papa left you nothing? You goddamned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Galulcha.
Oh, those souls are boned.
It's not over.
Queen's beam?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sphene. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die. You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwas is a hollow existence. That she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria. And my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
Seven hells.
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires. Desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle.
Not another one of these. Motherfucker got oversight. And not the fun Seal-Athian ones. The ones that...
That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Thingy.
Oh, Sphene.
Oh, does this mean the dome's gone? Father. Goddamn fool. Sphene has the potential to wreak unimaginable havoc with the key. We have no time to waste. That such a threat existed in another reflection. When Emmett Self bade you seek discovery, was he aware of it? When you're doing it's wrong, Sveen, no matter how hard you try to convince yourself otherwise. This truly bodes ill. No sooner do we deal with one threat. Shows no sign of life. Mother, what happened to you? That woman, Sveen, was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. But how to go after her now? So I might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let us examine it. With luck, it will yield some much needed clues. Shows no signs of life. Said she operates her vessel from afar. Could something have befallen her? The words Sveen spoke to your mother, did they mean anything to you? Those who came from my village, none of them remembered her. It's the same as what we witnessed happened to those who knew Namika. Then, Kushiyas... You know something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. Well, Sveen projected herself into machines. Koa controls hers remotely. But to me, they appear identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects suffused with faint amounts of ether. When that ether faded, they became lifeless husks. And as we all saw, this happened to both the moment the portal closed. So she was operating her vessel from the reflection beyond. But if none of her friends and acquaintances here remembered her, then... The endless, those who are recreated from memories of the departed. All this time my mother was dead, she fooled us all. Sveen, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. No, she loves them like she does all her citizens, and she'll do anything to protect them. Such a plundering ether from the source. Alas, Zurulja has his own agenda and spoiled the plan. But now that she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without our interference. Reflections whose people have no ideas what she is willing to do. Then the people of the source are not the only ones in danger. We must stop her. We have to go where Sveen has gone. I want to talk to her again, and perhaps we'll find her as well. With the gate closed, we need to find an alternative means of passage. I will look into it. Thank you. We still have the gate. Let us begin by investigating this place. There must be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever you need me to do, anything at all. Of course, my friend, your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'd like to head back below with Gululja and get some rest. That's not a bad idea. We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Come on, Gululja. E27, you're more than done your part for now, so leave this to us. So much has happened, and so quickly I'm still catching my up mentally. But where it concerns Zorolja, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. How I wish I could have stopped Sophine too. Stopping her from walking her misguided path. I could definitely use some rest. Give me stuff. Times like this, you got to keep your hands moving. A new family. I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kazuya. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, we've known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone? We did, we all did. Forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Aaronville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zorolja already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'd be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time, they like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with the various government bodies, but it's probably be best to keep it under wraps for a time. Agreed. Once we resolve matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As for Zorolja's mechanical army, what became of them now that he's gone? Oh yes, about that. At the time, we suspect that Zorolja passed the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Gululja. You mean to say Gululja is the new king? Well, a coronation is required to make it official. For the moment, the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. It's not a decision you have to make right away, but given that the authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. You can think on it together later, but for now, I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you. If you say so. Are you alright, Lamati? Huh? Oh, what was that? Why can't I? Despite everything that happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Torel and rest up? while the others handle the investigation. You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Koana. Hey, why don't the two of you come? But won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Juana as new family. Really? Really, this is, if you're fine with it. I am. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Koana. I do want to see if there's any quests now in Solution 9, just to make sure. I doubt it, but you never know. Okay, that's everything then. The palace is only slightly scorched. Or those shadows.
You are returned! Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome? So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Kona!
Lamachi, is this boy perhaps?
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Kululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Kululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Kululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
I'm my own person, I am. It was indeed Zorulja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Safine, he as the King of Resolve and she the Queen of Reason. Just like you and me here. Their people lived very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they lived them to the fullest. And Safine is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of love for her people, she chosen the wrong path. They're a good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcome us into their home and treat us with kindness and respect. But Zorulja slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. Of guts, tell me how this came to pass. Ears itchy again. When his attack on Terrell failed, Zarulja sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such atrocities? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his domain, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather, was he a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you are right. As resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectations. The weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me. Damn it, if only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Zarulja had become incredibly powerful. It was only with Zedman's help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all to Zarulja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted to become us to become family, and it's only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other, isn't that right? Right. Me too, Zedman. After everything we've been through, we've already as good as family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier. Don't you think? Come on, let's head back. Let's head into the barracks. I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry that you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamati. Don't worry, as Val resolved, it was something that I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Terrell safe. But asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we helped repel the invaders, and the only way with the aid of Vitra and his kin. Thanks to Alphino and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Baratit Han. And when the dragons appeared in our sky, I felt that this was it, the Terrell you had envisioned. We owe our allies a great debt, and I hope that we can repay them one day. Indeed, once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Simon told me so much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Sphene. She harmed our people so that her own might live. But as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Terrell is safe doesn't mean I can't ignore what became of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness, and the only way to do that is to stop Sphene from walking her path. Very well, Lamati. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Koana. While I had anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon, but even settling Sophine aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Seven, for all you've done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express significant gratitude, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. Move that one over. And I think I'll call it there. I'll see you all in the next.